Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Jackson and I are out here doing one cast today. It's Sunday, the 20th of November. Water is off. They ran a couple of units this morning for 2 or 3 hours. And it's a lot nicer day than yesterday, a little bit warmer, and the wind's not blowing as bad. I'm going to try throwing. I'm just above Fall Creek. You can see Fall Creek down there below the Narrows. I'm going to try throwing a white Megaworm. 6X tippet at about 4 foot under an indicator. And I'm going to fish this riprap wall. Get that thing where it will sink. And I'm going to get a little closer to the bank. This water drops off pretty fast off this bank. And if I had a bite dragging that thing, crazy. This is kind of notorious at having some brown trout along this bank. And the white Megaworm is a pretty good lure if you want to catch a brown. So I'm going to put that together. And we'll just see if we can catch a fish. I'll throw it in there a little closer here in a minute, but we'll just throw it right there. Got a little chop on the water, which is just, it's perfect. Yeah, it's been a pleasant day all day today. I had a few people get out this morning, a couple of guides. Captain B got out, but I didn't get to talk to him. Jeremy Resnick took a good friend of mine, Scott Gray, from down in southwest Oklahoma, him and his grandson, and they caught a lot of fish, they said, while that water was running. Jeremy said that egg and scud combination, he said it couldn't keep them off. Scott said he had one big one to the boat that came unbuttoned. Nothing on the first cast. Other than that, they caught a lot of nice fish, but nothing over 20. And he was fishing the trophy area from the dam down. That looked like a bite. This is just perfect. The wind's blowing me real slow along the lake, so I don't even have to mess with the trolling motor. I might get a little closer here in a second. Okay. Oh, no, that was a fish. He just didn't have the hook. And some other people go out and fish night crawlers and do okay. Catching a few fish off the dock, night crawlers. Shit, I looked away for a second. That little fish that jumped. Look back and my float's under. Okay. Around its gill plate. There we go. Well, there we go. Yeah, Blake he's been sick for a couple of days. It's kind of going around. Marsha's got it too, my wife. But we went ahead and tested Marsha, and she doesn't have COVID. I think there's a little flu going around. On this particular fly, it seems like to me that you want to throw it out there and leave it out there for quite a while. When I fish a jig and float or even a midge, I'm picking it up and moving it about every 30 seconds. But this, it seems like the longer you leave it, the better chance of getting a bite. Of course, it's a bigger fly. They can see it from a long way off. So I posted on Facebook and I posted on my forum, Ozark Anglers forum, that Table Rock is turning over. It's in the process the last couple of days. That was a little bit hard. I shouldn't set the hook that hard. If you look at, they have a chart online, the Corps does, that gives the temperature and the dissolved oxygen content of the water. Of the water coming from the turbines. And it's, if you look at the pattern, it always, it's a good fish. When they shut the water off, the oxygen dives down. It's a brown. Dives down to, has been diving down to about 1. The last 2 days, it's only gotten dropped to 4 instead of 1. That's the first time since that's happened. So that's a good indication that that water at the bottom of the lake is starting to get some oxygen back in it. All right, I got a brown trout. About 16 probably. The other tall tale thing is the water stinks. It smells like rotten eggs. Boy, my Megaworm kind of disintegrated. Okay, okay. I text our biologist, Shane Bush, to ask him about it. I know what he's going to say. It's because the lake's turning over. It's fairly normal. Okay. I'm going to tie on another Megaworm, if I have one. And I'll be right back. Okay, I got back. I found another Megaworm. And it's white. Wind's picked up a little bit. I'm glad I put the Megaworm back on. I've got a rod that's got a zebra midge on, but there's just not a whole lot of activity, and I kind of wanted to keep fishing this white Megaworm. Stalker rainbow. I really like fishing against the wind, but that sun's going to be right in the camera if I turn around. Ooh, that was, he didn't hit that very hard. He hit that one pretty hard. With a little one. Always look at the worm, make sure it's straight. If it balls up like this, they won't hit it. Come on. There we go. Oh, I think I had a bite. Fishing a little bit deeper too. I've got it about 5 feet deep. Ah. Yeah, I'm okay. Oh. It's 2 in a row. Okay, I gotta check my hook now. Well, that's one thing, it slid, my float did, but still. Oh, it's fine. Is that 3 in a row I missed? Come on. That's hard to say why the Megaworm is so effective. It really doesn't imitate anything we have in the lake as far as natural. So the wind is laid down. I don't have quite as much chop, so I'm working the fly a little bit more than I was before. One thing we do have along this bank are creek chubs. And that might be what's messing with my Megaworm. They're real hard to hook, but they sure will grab it and pull your float under. Yeah. I think there's some moss. See some, maybe it's a log with moss on it, but there's some pondweed. That was a fish. It's about 6 in a row I'd missed. He grabbed it and was swimming down with it. Huh. Weird. I can't change anything. Worm's good, the hook's good. There, finally. Oh. Well, dummy. I put too much pressure on him. He's just a little fish. Broke my line. Okay, let's finish this out with a little bit of, let's throw a jig. I'm still just above the mouth, Fall Creek. I've got that 16th ounce sculpin jig. I'll make a couple more casts and I'll be down at the mouth of Fall Creek. Kind of bouncing it on the bottom. It's not real deep here. Probably 5 or 6 feet. Okay, one more cast. Okay, I tried. Caught a few on the Megaworm. Caught that nice brown. That was worth the trip right there. Thanks for watching. See you again tomorrow.